Kelsey,
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You having a good Wednesday morning?
A wonderful Wednesday morning.
Well, thank you so much for taking time to talk with us this morning. I really appreciate it.
It is my pleasure.
I have a few questions for you. As you know, November 17th, you're coming to Charlottesville to John Paul Jones Arena. And now Charlottesville was part of 20 dates that you actually added to your tour, and those dates were added because of popular demand. How does it feel after over 50 legendary years? People still want more Stevie Wonder.
I feel very honored to have the opportunity to come to Charlottesville and to do the Songs in the Key of Life performance, and to again spread the message of what the album meant and means, and forever will mean. Truly, more than ever than before today in the world, love is in great need of love today. So I'm very, very happy to be able to come and do this songs from Songs in the Key of Life.
Safe to say 1976 was a important year for you?
It was very special. Obviously, the year before, 75, when my first child was born, Aisha. And knowing that between 73 and 76, a lot of those songs were written. Even some songs that we had talked about putting on the Music of My Mind or In the Visions album ultimately ended up on the Songs in the Key of Life album.
And that album has some classics on it. I have to ask you, when you look back on your career and you think back about memories that you've had, which ones stick out for you?
There's so many memories, but I think doing the song I Wish, I remember when I first wrote the song, I was going to make it sort of like, the Wheel of 84, kind of like talking about some of what was in the book 1984. And then the actual night that we decided to work on some lyrics for the song, we were sitting around the piano, just, talking. Some of my brothers and friends and family were just talking about things that happened back in the day when living in Detroit and all that. And I just said, wow, I wish those days could happen again. And so before I knew it, the melody was dun 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 dun. It just changed the idea of doing the actual melody about something that was sort of like, talking about futuristic. It's just talking about things that happened in our lifetimes, in a lifetime as little kids.
A few times you've mentioned the writing process, and I think a lot of times when people think Stevie Wonder, they think Stevie Wonder the performer. But who is Stevie Wonder the songwriter? Well,
the fact is that as much as I love singing, and I do, that part of me is that writing part. I think that to discover that you have the ability to write songs, to be challenged to taking the melodies that you come up with and putting words to it, more than a challenge is a blessing, because there was a time when people would say to me, you write great melodies, but as far as writing words, you should forget about it. And so to know that ultimately I began to write, words and to put together the songs that rhymed or the lyrics that rhymed, and to ultimately begin to position the ideas in my mind in a place where I felt comfortable writing lyrics that made sense was a blessing. And I'm very thankful for that.
And I have to ask you, if you ask performers today, you are their inspiration, but who inspires you?
I'm inspired by everyone who decides that they have something to say that they want to share with the world in all the various genres of music, whether it be hip hop, whether it be country, whether it be gospel, whether it be jazz. You know, there's no one area that I don't find uninteresting.
And I know we're winding down here. I have one more question for you. You're the genius behind so many classic songs. Which one's your favorite to perform?
I love performing all of them, you know, because when people ask me what is my most favorite song, I would always say, and I do still say, I haven't written it yet. And that was something that Duke Ellington would always say. But for me, you know, I have songs that are "You Are the Sunshine of My Life" days, or I just call to say I love you days, or very superstitious days, or love's in need of love today days, you know, or isn't she lovely days. You know, different songs bring out different emotions, and you know, all of them are like my children. Songs are truly your children given to you in song by the Most High.
And thank you so much for taking time to speak with us. I look forward to you coming to Charlottesville. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Have a good one.
You too.
Thank you.